perfect. Hello, everybody. It's Pouncer, the baby, and me, Jeff. And we hope everyone's having a wonderful night, and that some uh, some of you guys will join us. As you know, we charge our phone at night, and it's become sort of a tradition where we just come on and charge our phone, and we spend time together. And then we've built up a nice little group of people that come, and it's a positive environment. And we just hang out and look at Pouncer. Melanie, what's up, girl? How are you? Pouncer says he loves you. And we just chill. It's phone charging with Pouncer time. What's new with you, Melanie? You want to count Pouncer's spots? One. That could be a long journey. Look at his ears growing. Isn't he bigger? He's just becoming such a big boy. Pouncer looks cozy. He is cozy. Let me turn up the heat for him. I was sitting here trying to take that drink and put it into that bottle, and I got this. I got it all over me, you know. So I'm a mess. Everyone says I'm a hot mess. I'm not sure what that means, but I get the idea. Pouncer's dad has a pink nose. A lot of Servals have pink noses, but he has a black nose. You have a beautiful nose. He is such a good boy. He just is. I mean, he's always sweet, and he's so playful, but he's always gentle. I'm thinking, we got to toughen him up. We got to make him into a little bit of a savage. He doesn't hiss. He's too good-natured. I'm afraid he won't be able to defend himself. What's up, Finn? How are you? Finn the Foxkin. Thanks for popping in. He's a serval. It's supposed to be a wild animal, whatever that means. I don't even know what a wild animal is, I swear to God. I was thinking about that. I mean, cats are wild animals. I lived in Egypt for a while, and there's packs of dogs out there. Not like the ones you see in the other parts of Africa. Egypt is Africa, but you see just dogs like we have. Thanks, Finn. And, they get along just fine. They have a hard life, but they are wild animals. Even though, they evolved from wolves. You see cats outside, they're wild, whatever that means. Doesn't mean they're savage, right? Feral cats are wild. And they say that Serval's a wild animal, but look at him. I don't know. It's very confusing. Horses are wild, but they can be domesticated, if that's the word. So, when they say Servals are wild animals and people ask if I should get one, I don't even know what to say anymore because Swagger is insane, and you can see, all right, with him, you would say, Eba Marie, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Pouncer, look at that. You popped up and Pouncer popped up to see you. He says hi. He's a serval cat, Serval. So the Swaggers, I'd always say to people, he's a wild animal. You got to be very careful. And, we lived together for 4 years. He's breeding now in Alabama. And so this is his son. And Swagger's wife is very sweet, but she's not this sweet. And Swagger's isn't that sweet, How did he get this way? I don't know. How'd you get this way? You're just a little angel. He's such a good boy. And if he scratches on me, that's just my fault from playing with him. From scratching his belly. It's all from scratching his belly. I mean, they really are from that. I should wear a glove. And really, when you scratch a cat's belly, especially one this size, and she says, you're beautiful. He says, thank you. And they scratch you, really the right thing to do is to replace your hand with a toy or to wear a glove. But, then you're not scratching their belly really. So, I don't know. I just like to scratch it because he's bonding with me. Well, now he's bonded. But he was only 6 weeks old. And look at him. Don't you want to scratch his belly? Make him happy? Because he loves it. And if I wear a glove, it's interesting because he'll never bite me hard. He'll put his mouth on me, but he'll never bite me hard. Show it up. Oh, kisses. See, that he's doing it now. But he'll never bite hard. But if I put on the glove, he'll bite hard. He'll take not on my hand. He'll pull it off of my hand and bite it hard. He's just so gentle. I think that we should at least teach him self defense. Maybe he needs karate. I like fox. No hate. No, no hate at all, bro. Like a fennec fox. You have a fox? Look at these ears. Foxes have ears like this. Like the fennec fox has giant ears. They're actually one of the few foxes that are legal, even in New York. You're such a good boy. It scares me how good he is. I'm telling you. We should sign him up for karate lessons or something. Something. Dog school. Red fox. They're beautiful. Don't they like leave behind sort of a stinky paste? That's the word that I have a friend who's a fox breeder, and she says they leave behind like a stinky paste, and it smells really bad. Is that true? Emma, thank you for all the hearts and kitties. Look at the kitty. The kitty looks like you. It looks like you. You want to shake hands? Shake hands. Hold hands. You want to hold hands? You see, I do this with him a lot, so that he's comfortable with my trimming his nails, even though he's never really comfortable with my trimming his nails. He don't like that so much, and he makes all sorts of weird sounds, but he never scratches. He complains a lot. Mm. So let's know you guys. If you got a pet, tell me what you got. I love coyotes. I understand what you mean. I do. I love coyotes and foxes. And what about wolves? I think wolves are just the coolest thing. And wolf dogs. I saw a wolf dog today on YouTube, and the guy who owns them went away somewhere, and the dog just ripped up the house completely. Just threw all the furniture around because they're protests when you're not there. Servals do that. And so you look at it and you say, if it was a person, you'd be so pissed off. But you look at the dog's face and you just have to immediately forgive them. I have a pet bear. He lives in my house. I talk to him. Seriously? I own your anatomy. Wow. Did you watch 50 Shades of Grey or something? This guy's heavily influenced by it. But I appreciate your ownership. You up, baby? You got a cat. Cool. What's his name? Or her name? The other thing is changing their harness. He hates that. He doesn't mind wearing it, but he hates when I change it. There are harnesses that have like a patch or something up here, but I don't like them because you can't really pet him right. It feels like you're petting the harness. He's cool in this one, but he keeps growing out of them. Pouncer, look here. Say hi to everybody. Peaches. I have a snake named Peaches. You're the second person today to have a pet named Peaches that I spoke to. I have a cobra named Peaches. She's a little crazy. And there was a guy who owned a pet shop that had her because some guy gave it to him, and then he couldn't handle her either, so he gave her to me. And man, she's crazy. But her original name, he called her Carol Baskins. So I changed the name to Peaches because she's albino. She's a beautiful cobra, but she is crazy reactive. She's fearful of people, so she really bites a lot. She hates being free-handled. I mean, the whole thing with her is just crazy. Then there's Larry. He's an African cobra. He's an Egyptian cobra. They're from Africa. And Larry, you see, the African cobras, unlike the Asian ones, when they bite, they're going to open mouth bite. They're not going to fake or headbutt or hiss. They're going to bite, and they mean to envenomate you. So yeah, it's weird. I have crazy snakes, and then we have Pouncer. But I haven't posted the snakes for a while. Hey, Jenny. Thanks for popping in. I haven't posted the snakes for a while because I need to bond with him. There's only a small amount of time during which you can bond with a serval. I think we've gotten to that point. But I need still to spend more time with him, like a lot of time. So I've just been posting him. But if you're a snake person, don't worry. I'll be back to it. Right now, I have to spend time with him. And I have snakes. What the hell did I say? I have snakes in 3 different houses, so I don't always go to the other ones. Not lately. I got people taking care of them. You're afraid of animals, Jenny? Like all animals? Cute pet. Hey, Tankersley, my favorite animal is T-Rex. What if you were walking down the street and there's a gang of thugs, and you know that? Thank you. She says you're nice. There's a gang of thugs that are gonna do terrible things to you, and you could snap your fingers and have any animal in the world show up to protect you. What would you wish for? What animal would protect you the most? And don't say Pouncer, because I don't think he'd be very effective in that situation. You'd fight the gangsters, but let's just say you didn't have to. You could just, let's say you would lose, and there's just so many, and you could have one animal. I want this to be nice. Me too. Me too. It's always nice. We just chill here. You'd win. Uh-oh. Message held for review. I want to eat your cat. Let's just show. I think that he means just eat him up. I hope. Because we can't eat him. We can't eat Pouncer. What would he even taste like? It's just sweetness. He always does that. Whenever we're live, he turns around and faces the other way. Little biscuit. He is. The color's beautiful. Yeah. And he's getting, thank you. And he's getting more orange. Have you guys noticed that? That's really from the time of year more than growing up. I eat humans. Well, who doesn't a little bit? You too. Bye-bye. Bye, Finn. Is this a Pomeranian? Yes. So we have cannibals here. Yeah, we have a nice, variety of different kinds of people. Cannibals are always welcome. See how on his head he has stripes? Where can I find something like this? Well, before you do that, you want to first check the laws in your state and see if they're legal, which gets complicated. It really is. It's a little bit complex. And you want to start researching them and see if you can afford it, because they're a lot of money. You're a dog cat. They're a lot of money, and you have to spend even more every month. You have to have an outdoor enclosure, and the food's expensive, and they have to have special toys. You're looking at a lot of money every day. So there's that. I didn't pay for them, but it's a long story. Austria, dope, man. Soul Creek, how are you? Thank you for coming. Much love and health to you, too. That's cool. We got people from Austria. Love that. Can people in Austria, when you speak, can you understand someone from Germany? So it's like a Netflix subscription. Pay money every month. A very expensive one, but it's worth it because the entertainment is better. And the Tiger King really is right here, not there. Hey, greetings from Germany. Germany, wie geht's? Gut? Moin. Okay, I have no idea what that means. Somewhat. Hey, voice of freedom. How are you tonight? This would be a nice little tradition, charging the phone with Pouncer at night. Of course we can, but we don't like it. Why don't you like it? Is it because it's hard to understand, or just a different dialect, like Jamaican English, like is a Creole compared to English? Hell, I guess American English would seem like a dialect to people in England. Was geht, Brody? Oh, he gets Brody. I get it. We're good. It's like a New Yorker talking to someone from the South. Bro, that's a perfect example, because I'm a New Yorker. In a sense, I sound like one talking to people in the South all the time. Yeah, times D. I'm not sure what that means. I eat some gangsters. Well, you're a cannibal. It's to be expected. And Pouncer here, he's a G. He's a thug. Look at him. Pouncer in the house, yo, thuggin'. He's wild and he be tweaking. He be tripping. He be bugging. It's Pouncer. You're a mutant. Are you like a mutant Ninja Turtle? Or just a regular mutant like an X-Men? What special powers do you have? I think we're all sort of mutants in a way. You want to eat me tanks, really? You guys have an interesting relationship. But it would be cool to just hang out every night for a little bit with Pouncer. I just think it would be nice for you guys to watch him grow up, And then in 6 months from now or whatever, he said, I knew him as a baby. You know what I'm saying? I always put that this is not kids, and I know I get kids showing up, and you better not be in my class. Make Air Hudden think he's a superpower. Absolutely, yes. It is. It's all relative. Right? Pouncer has superpowers. He does, man. He makes me happy. That's the best one. He does. All day, man. He makes me laugh. He makes me happy. I am a hero. You are, man. I always say that about you. You are. You're one of my heroes, too. You're creative, dude. Interesting, dude. Finn is back. I thought you were going for good. Not for good. I thought you were going for the night. Sure is a cute doggy. He says thank you. Everyone always says a serval, having one is like having a dog. It's nothing like having a dog. Having a serval is like having a serval. You know. Although in his case, it's like having a cat. I don't know. He's just different in every way. He really is. It's funny. You look at like his stripes and you could see images of like a collie. See the eye, the nose, the ears. It's 2 p.m. for me. Hey Sammy, how are you tonight? Thanks for coming. This is Pouncer. Unfortunately, he seems to go to sleep every time we do this. I don't know why. Nothing much. Just chilling. I did like nothing today. And I mean nothing, and I loved it. All I did was play with Pouncer and just the things that I had to do. And, you know, if you have a busy life like I do, honestly, sometimes it's important just to take a day and do nothing, if you guys know what I mean. You're cool too, bro. You're European. Kitten is bad. Hey, Bella. How are you tonight? Or Bella. I'm not sure what language to me it is, but either way, it means beautiful, which is what matters. How are you? We're just hanging out, talking. You're in New Zealand. Wow, that is so cool. Isn't that where they filmed Lord of the Rings? That is probably the farthest place from me that there is. I would love to go there one day, but I can't even imagine how long the flight is. It must be like more than a day. She says you're so cute. Leia says you're so cute. Say thank you. He says thank you, and he loves you. You're looking for a friend? I'm always looking for friends. Why not? It's good to have new people in your life. But I'm blessed with a wonderful group of friends. Hey, Steve Durant, how are you? Appreciate having you. This is Pouncer the cat, and he has nodded off on us. I can't stay that long tonight. We got some things we got to do because I got to make up for the things I didn't do. I'm watching my mom right now. That's nice. You're cool, am I? Of course you're cool, man. I love having you here. How could you even ask that? The people that come here, it seems like everyone is really nice. Albert, do you still handle venomous snakes? Yes, sir, I do. But, lately, since I've gotten him, I've been really spending much more time with him than with them. Can I get your mom's number? You'd like my mom. My mom is a dope person. She's very cool, and she's very, very smart. Like a billion times smarter than me. I wish I got that gene. And Pouncer likes meeting people and making friends too. I think that making new friends is important, you know. We all wind up having a small group of like 5, 6 friends or whatever it is. If you have one, they say you're lucky, but you know, we all wind up having a small group, but it's always good to be meeting new people too. Hopefully everyone gets along. But yeah, I got friends from very different aspects of my life, you know, from academia, from journalism, from karate, different styles of karate I've done, from jiu-jitsu especially, you know, and thank God they get along for the most part. Do you guys think that if you know someone online that they can be an actual friend or just an online friend? Have you ever met someone from online? Do you buy that stuff that people say, you know, girls say they fall in love on? Guys say it too, that they fall in love online. Do you guys believe that? I believe that people genuinely love Pouncer from online, but I don't know. I think I'm missing messages. All right, all right. Glad you're okay. Thank you, Albert. Appreciate you. Do you have function and feeling? Yeah, I'm more better. Where I was bit, you can't even see. I mean, where I was bitten, these are cat scratches. I can't really reach, but it was here. And that mark is not from the, these are just cat things. You can't see the snake bite. So it was never in the area where I was bit. It's neurotoxic and hemotoxic venom, so it just shut me down, everything on the inside. It's not like that guy who just got bit by that Eastern. It's very, very different. There's no necrotic tissue. You're just shut down and you go through an absolute hell that I will never tell anyone fully about. Sammy says, looking for an actress friend. Calling in serious about my business. I want to see what that is like. I'm not a female. You're looking for an actress. I'm not sure what to say. But I'm not an actor or an actress. But we could always talk. My friend has an online boyfriend and I never see him in real life. All right, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what do you think of that? Is that real? I guess I'm talking about people who don't even FaceTime. And then when I was in hospital, I watched that show, Finn sleeping again. All right, bye-bye again. We'll talk to you later, probably. Catfish. And, man, some people really go out of the way for crazy shit. I can do that. I'm not joking. Hey, Chloe, how are you tonight? Chloe always pops in. Chloe's cool, too. So you do. I don't know. I'm an old person. It's hard for older people to believe that you can meet someone online and fall in love with someone from text. Like, you don't hear how they're speaking. You don't know what they look like. These things matter over time. You don't know their annoying habits and everything seems perfect. I don't know. It's like a long distance relationship. It always seems perfect because you have no fights. You have no real problems. Or at least you don't see them. Oh, Chloe, you're a different Chloe. Um, Sorry. This is a serval cat. Serval. His name is Pouncer. He's a baby. He just became 11 weeks old. I don't want to wake him up, but he likes when you pet him. When he's sleepy or sleeping. He likes to know you're there. He's such a good boy. He really is. Don't forget to drink water. Energy, how are you? Yeah, actually, it's a good point. It's like everybody drinks Coke or whatever, and if you do hot yoga, they'll tell you to drink water. And my yoga teacher always says, if you drink something like Gatorade, and you ask me, is that good, or coffee, and it's got water, she always says, water is water. Water is water. And if you want to, make it more exciting, put in some lemon or cucumber or something, but water is water. And if you're going to hydrate and be healthy, a man, they say, should have like 2 gallons of water a day, and a woman should have 3. The breed is Serval. I told you. Hook me up with one of your friends. Me? I don't really know you. Maddie, how are you? She says, Pouncer. This baby, what's up? Snowflake, American Roadrunner. Hey, brother, how are you? Thanks for popping in. We're just chilling here. It's like we have this little tradition going on now where, I like to charge the phone in my car. I love being in my car. I just love being in my car. It's because, at my house, people come over and they call. And when I'm at work, I'm always surrounded by so many people. But nobody comes to my car and knocks on it, usually, right? So it's a nice little getaway. And so we go live around 8:30 every day, and then we just talk to people. Swaggers is, mating. So how bad could he be? He's got girlfriends. Hey, Sky, Australia, wow. That's so cool. You guys have the coolest snakes. Oh, that's not for me. That's cool you're an actress, though. I have a friend that she casts extras. She works with Brad Pitt, actually. Believe it or not, that's true. She was a teacher that she went to California, got into Hollywood. She didn't become an actress, but she became someone behind the scenes, and she is the one that puts out ads for people that don't have a SAG card, and she puts them in movies as extras. Whoa. I'm fine. I went through a hard time, man. It was terrible. But I've been through other hard times. There was a time when I was in the hospital when they gave me a ton of fentanyl, and they said, "Look, we gave you fentanyl, and you can have as much more as you want, and we just want you to die humanely." They thought I was gonna die. They called my mom. They called my dad separately to tell him I was gonna die. So things were bad, man. Oh, why he got girlfriends? You talking to me? Sorry. Um, yeah, and his girlfriend's kind of a thought. It's like, but they make good babies. Look at this. They make good babies. Swaggers is a lot of swaggers, man. I have some scars from Swaggers you wouldn't believe in. He was not like this as a baby. Swaggers would bite. I mean, he would really bite. You don't know, man. You don't know. No one knows what I went through. I never told anyone what it was really like. I do. I have lots of snakes, more than I've ever had actually, and I have a lot coming in. I just spent a fortune on snakes, like a small fortune, and for some reason people keep giving me snakes. Swaggers he's a thug, man, for real. Um, you guys don't know. I love Swaggers with all my heart, but Swaggers, you know, has caused real considerable damage. He's always been that way, and I love him to death. Don't get me wrong, but Swaggers has done some really messed up shit in his life. Things that, if you heard, you would say that's fucked up even for a cat. How many animals do you have? I don't know, because it's hard to count the babies. Um, Over the summer, I had a lot of cobra babies. So I have in North Carolina in two places, in Alabama. I'd have to count, but the last time I counted was 51. That was after they killed my 14 bastards. Are the males worse than the females? Yeah, usually, but then you get someone like Pouncer. He's truly exceptional. I mean, breeds. Oh, I have no idea. I really don't know. I never counted that way. You mean species? I'm making Korean spicy noodles. Korean food is, I think, the best food that exists. Is that a link? What's up, yo, Migs? This is a serval cat. Thank you, Snowflake. Korean food, if you ever have bulgogi or kalbi, even kimchi, I grew up having a lot of Korean food. I love it. He is a sweet baby. He's so different. I say this every night. I always tell people, don't run out and get a serval thinking it's going to be like Pouncer, because they're going to be more like Swaggers. And if you do get one, make sure you get a baby, because and I got Swaggers as a little baby, but if you get one that's 3, 4 months old, I'm telling you, your life is going to be very different. I've worked with them. I volunteer at a zoo. You love this cat. He loves you right back. And don't think that I'm kidding around, because there is nothing that would make him happier than to play with you. All of you. It's true. I mean it. Think about that. Nothing gonna make him happier. He loves you. Thank you, Yo Migs. Skyrus, how are you tonight? Skyrus Lindsay. I'm not sure if you're a guy or a girl. I can't tell what's your first name. But I appreciate having you. He to me he's always so cute. Like he lies on his back and it shows you his belly and he puts his paws up like a little kangaroo. I'm like, man, you're so cute. I don't even know what to do about it. What do I do about it? And he's always so good. I mean, servals just don't act that way. I don't know. Maybe he's not a serval. Maybe he's a person. And I've never once got mad at him. But today, you're a YouTuber. Nice. What are you YouTube about? Today, I was taking a shower and he learned about water, boy. I told him water can be your friend or your enemy. He came in the shower and he started to ice skate a little bit, and then he tried to get out and he fell down a little bit. My favorite food is watermelon. I love watermelon. Watermelon quenches your thirst and your hunger. I got a sick baby. Oh no, I'm babying her back to hell. Oh, that means you got a beautiful heart. Remnant True. Palace cats are wild. Have you seen? Yes, but they're amazing hunters. I heard their kill rate is one of the highest, maybe the highest of all animals. You're a Therian. You've told me this. Pouncer, are you a Therian? I'm not sure. Yeah. But they're cute, and if you had one at home, no one would know. They'd be like, it's like a regular kitty almost. Almost. Can you play with me? He would play with you. You're a man from Australia. So nice to meet you. Listen to a bit and subscribe. Oh, thank you. Other animals and animal lovers deserve respect and admiration. Me too. I would never trust someone who didn't like animals. I mean, like, if they didn't have animals, then they get a fair shake. But people who just really don't like them, that have had them, that are cruel to them, I would never trust them ever. And if someone loves animals, I truly believe they have a good heart. You know, I would say that all of my friends love animals, or maybe they don't have them, but they respect them. What kind of snakes do you like? I like cobras a lot, but my favorite snake is boom slangs. Hey Steve, how are you? Thanks for coming. Thank you. He says thank you. Spicy, yeah, there. See. Are you a sleepy boy? Let me tell you, he wasn't so sleepy before. He was playing with the cats, and he was going nuts. He did a lot of stuff today, but I didn't do much. Hey, Murder Cat, how are you? Love big cats. Me too. He's not really a big cat. These are medium-sized cats, like lynxes or caracal cats, But yeah, bigger than regular cats. I don't know. I like dead snakes. Yeah, a lot of people say that. I know that people don't like snakes, but I was watching thank you, Murder Cat. I was watching a video, and they had all these babies, a bunch of babies, like 20 or 30 in a room, and I let out these snakes, tame, non-venomous snakes, and the babies had no fear of them whatsoever. Let me just get rid of this nut. And so it makes you wonder, like, is this hatred of snakes or the fear of snakes, is it something that you're born with, or is it learned behavior? It turns out that, at least in the video, they were saying that it's really a little bit in the middle. It's kind of like the babies aren't scared of snakes, not intrinsically, but when their parents are scared, they pick up on that as babies. I didn't know that, which makes sense. Not a black mamba. I was bitten by something worse, an inland taipan, which is the most venomous snake in the world. And actually, he got me twice. If you look at the video, you'll see. Yeah, thanks, Roadrunner. Your friend's got a fox. Dope. Hey, Chad. There was a different Chad around before. Little Chad is doing amazing. He's doing really well. Last night I made him so much food, man. I made him so much food. We should be good for a while. I did an inland taipan, and it was bad. It was so bad. Carpet pythons, I love them. They're beautiful. They feel funny, though. Like they have a different feel, a different texture. Yeah, that's okay. Snakes will never bite you unless they have a reason. You know how it is. They got the mean muggle. That's so true. A lot of people do too. Oh man, I hate cockroaches. Yeah, they're just disgusting. I don't blame you. I knew a woman. She had a daughter, and I was friends with them, and they asked me over, and they had cockroaches everywhere in their house. And they were like, "You want some cereal?" And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of scary here. And I swear to God, she poured the cereal out, and there were cockroaches in it. And that was when I left, man. I was like, oh my God, that's like that may be the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I thought a crate was worse. It's not. The taipan is worse. Go eat your Korean food, Finn. Enjoy. Especially when they fly, yeah. Well, I don't think she knew there were cockroaches in it. She was just offering me cereal. I don't even know why it's a funny thing to offer someone anyway. But whatever. I don't care. So when I saw that, I was like, man, you're eating cockroach poop. And she wasn't even really disturbed by it. And then when she opened up her drawer to get utensils, a spoon, whatever, there were cockroaches in there moving around. They're all over her house. What about spiders? Spiders scare me to death. I don't like spiders either. Cockroaches I find disgusting. I want to kill them. But spiders, I don't want to kill them. I know they're good for whatever, but they just scare me. I got 3 cats in the super big. I'm not sure what the super big means, but they're super big. Are they like coon cats, Maine coon cats, or what are they? I had a Maine coon cat that I loved to death. She was the best. Her name was Squeaky. In Spanish, Tirante. It's amazing how deeply they can work their way into your heart and soul. In fact, I would say that it's harder to lose a cat or a dog than it is to lose a person. It's like you're with them when they die. How often are people really with a person when they die? And it affects you in a way that, at least in my case, nothing does. Even losing a snake can be a terrible thing. And people always say to me, they can't care about you. They can't love you. And that's where most people started to hate me in the beginning, because they don't hold their snakes. They don't really care about them, not the way I do. They like them. They like their colors. They collect them like, whatever people would collect stamps or whatever, what have you. But I believe that they're capable of more than we realize. And it's a question of not having fear. What's the name of the cat? This is Pouncer. His dad's name is Swaggers. Yeah, man, those spiders, you guys got. I don't know. Everything in Australia wants to kill you. You know, Australia is filled with the most deadly snakes. I mean, they got these king browns. They got things there that'll just mess you up. Trust me, I know. Believe me when I tell you. Getting bit by a taipan, I don't recommend it. 4 cats and 2 dogs. And your wife. Do they get along? So cute, thank you. You do everything together, that's nice. No, man, when they pass, it would be crazy if you did handle it well. Yeah, I know what you mean. They have a special kind of beauty, and they're, forever faithful, and they'll love you no matter what you do, no matter what. Even like those scumbags that abuse dogs or make them fight, those dogs will still love them. It's like, how do they have a heart like that? They are, I think, the greatest teachers in the world. I've learned more from animals than people. You are the best YouTuber known to me. Thanks. I'm sure that's not true. I'm really not. I just like to do lives and hang out with people, but I appreciate it. Most of them know much more than me. I just like to handle snakes. I'm really just a handler. I know about cats a little bit. I know a little bit about snakes, but I'm a serval and snake person. These are the best. Snowflake. Yeah, animals are the best, man. Oh, you're a snake handler. Taipans and king browns are the most aggressive. Tell me about it, bro. But on the other hand, I envy you guys, because they're so beautiful. You got death adders. I mean, everything there is just gorgeous. It's like that's the duality. They're so beautiful, and yet they're so deadly. And it's not like they're beautiful because they're deadly. I wonder if people would love them. You take a cobra and you say, all right, it's not deadly. Would you still love it? Is the fact that they're deadly, is that part of the appeal for people? Because I would love them anyway. I really I don't know. I never had fear of them at all. Tyler, the creator, shot is that. That's cool, you're a handler. How are you, Tyler? Thanks for popping in. Pouncer wakes up for you, and he says, hi. How you doing, Tyler? You're such a good boy. This is Pouncer. He's a serval cat, and he's happy to meet you, buddy. He's a good boy. He really is. They're wild animals, whatever that means, but this one is not so wild. He's really, really ridiculously sweet. And he started to get pretty well known, His dad, Swaggers, is my cat too, but he's 11 weeks now. I forgot to mention that. His dad is, you know, he's pretty well known, but not for the same things as Pouncer. Uh, I feel bad talking trash about Swaggers, but Swaggers has done some messed up stuff, man. How big was the taipan that bit you? It was an itty bitty thing. It was a baby. Not a little wild, from what I've seen. Yeah. But a lot of people think the babies have more venom, and there's this myth that they can't control it, which is just nonsense. A big snake is bigger, so it has more venom. It has more poop, also. Talk about it. Does your cat bring in dead animals? Well, he lives inside with me, and he has an outdoor enclosure that has cement blocks on the bottom, so animals can't get in. Um, and he's so small that he really doesn't have the instinct yet. Though now it's starting to come to hunt animals because they're still, half his size. But these kind of cats stay with their mom for like a year in the wild, and then they start to hunt. So for a year, the mom's hunting for them. I wouldn't want to be a mom of a serval, man. It's a lot of work. It's funny, man. Yeah, that is funny. I find that so funny too, man. It's like he sits there and, he used to be smaller and now he's like their size, or and he's a baby. He's like a giant one of them that's painted cool, right? I find that funny too. When I see him sitting there, it just cracks me up. He's like a giant baby, like if we had a giant infant the size of us. That's funny you say that. I've never said it out loud. Looks super soft. He's like I don't know how to explain it. They feel different. They're not fuzzy. And I don't know how to explain it. He is soft, though. Thank you. He's got cool patterns, right? You can play checkers on him. Yeah, just a big baby. It's so funny you say that. I've always thought that and just never said it out loud for some reason. He looks like one of them, but he looks also so different. He's the same size. And it's weird to say that. He looks like them, but he doesn't. He looks, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? Hey, David. How you doing, buddy? David is my dad's name. Thanks for popping in. I can't stay much longer. Can you pet it? Let's find out. Are you pettable? Are you nice? Yeah, you could pet him. He's a big sweetie. He's just a sweetheart. He's made of mush. And usually he can't sleep without his teddy bear. But he likes the car. He likes sleeping here. I'm back. You're always back. Then you're gone. You're welcome, buddy. But I'm gonna have to go soon, and I really have to go to the bathroom. So it's gonna be like very soon. I think it'll be cool if we were to like make this ongoing tradition, even though it sort of already is. Just hang out, because look, we have such a nice group of people, and we could check in and see what's up with you guys. And like I was saying, I really want you guys to see him grow up. I think it's cool to share that, and like you'll know what he was like as a baby, because I didn't really post that much of Swaggers as a baby, but the people who saw him grow up, they feel like a special bond with him. I just think that's nice, if you think that. But I think I should go, because if I don't go to the bathroom, I'm gonna die. And we do have a bunch of stuff to do. We really appreciate you guys being here. It's nice. Hope you have a nice weekend. Pouncer, say goodbye to everybody. Say goodbye. He says goodbye. He's saying what he's saying to you is have sweet dreams. Take care, Snowflake. Take care, everybody. I'll definitely like to check in on him a lot. Enjoy your poop. Thank you. Thank you all. Have a really nice night. Bye.